Hi, this is a review of solving stoichiometric problems. It's a tutorial I made which shows students how to use conversion factors, which are also known as dimensional analysis or factor label method. Use those along with some mnemonic aids called the Y diagram and the Y not diagram. Using these things in order to solve mathematical chemistry problems involving formulas of substances and chemical equations. Before I go on, let me point out that in the upper left-hand corner, there's a Windows menu where you can do various things. So don't forget to access those if you need them. If you get later on in the program and the sound is still on, you can go up to the options menu and turn off play samples, or hit Control S and that will turn off the sound. Okay, let's take a look, continue here. All right, this is the menu. And what happens is in the introduction, it goes through and the student should have a knowledge of the metric system, dimensional analysis, calculation of the gram formula mass of a substance, an understanding of the meaning of molar volume, Avogadro's number, and standard temperature and pressure. Then it goes through and explains what the Y diagram is and when it's applied, gives a representation of the picture of the Y diagram, and also allows it to be printed out to whatever the default printer is for the computer. Then it discusses the Y not diagram and when that would be used, gives a example and shows the solution to that example. And then there is also a representation of the Y not diagram. In order to go from one Y diagram to the other, there is a factor, the stoichiometric equation ratio factor, which is just the ratio of the coefficients. When you're using gases at STP, or as long as they're both the same temperature pressure, you can just go from one volume right up to the other volume. And this does not mean these are reactants on this side and products on that side. This could be a product, this could be a reactant. You're just going from what is known to what is unknown. And even though it may look kind of complicated, once they have the Y diagram memorized, then the other side is just the Y diagram again, but it's flipped so the two volumes are opposite each other and connected by the surf, the factor, the ratio of the coefficients. Okay, back to the main menu. Then there are some sample problems that are given and explained. The solution is explained. For example, here's the Y diagram sample problem, the first one, and it explains, shows how to solve it, tells them what they would do. And there are a total of 4 of these problems that are explained. And the same thing for the Y not diagram, given a balanced equation and a problem, and shown the solution. Then there's practice problems. There are 10 practice problems for the Y diagram and 10 for the Y not diagram. And in the practice problems, they're multiple choice, so you're given a question, and then you would have to choose the answer. If you get it right, you don't click up here, you click on these buttons down below here. If you get it right, you see it shows the right answer. And if you get it wrong, for example, let's say we said choice 4 here, see it shows a wrong answer. So when they're done with these 10 questions, it will show right and wrong answers, and it'll come up with an option to print that final screen showing their results. And the same thing holds true for the Y not diagram. You're given an equation, ask a question, have to choose an answer, it'll keep track of right and wrong answers. When all 10 questions have been done, there'll be an option to print the screen. In case students still don't understand it, you can look at the solutions to all of the practice problems. It comes up. It's actually an RTF file. That's rich text format. And you can zoom in by holding down the control key and wheeling the mouse wheel away from you. And if you were to do control A, first you have to click on it to focus on that text in there. Then you do control A. Then you can do control C. That will copy it. And then you can open up a word processor and paste all of the text into a word processor and print it out. And the same thing is true for the why not practice problems. There is a document which explains how to solve all the problems, and hopefully students will look at that and see what they did wrong if they got it wrong. And finally, there's a privacy policy, which mentions everything I mentioned before, that this is totally free. There's no collection of any kind of data whatsoever. There is no connection to the internet. It's total freeware. You can put this on one computer or 1,000 computers, and you can make copies and give it to your friends, colleagues, and students. And what you can't do, you cannot sell this for a profit, and you also cannot modify it or reverse engineer it, as some people call it. Keep the program just as it is, and thank you. I appreciate that. Now, if you would like to download this program, go to a couple of different places. One place is called itch.io, which is given right here. And that is a website which distributes independently made programs. Some are free, some are for sale. Mine are all free. If you go there and you search for the name I use, which is RTC Games, then you can find a list of all of the programs and things I have made. Or if you just want this program, you could go to this particular link. If you pause this video, you could copy down that link if you like. Or you could go to my Google website, which is down here, and you could see a list of all of the different things I've made and that are available. They're all free, and they deal with chemistry, but they also deal with a lot of other things too. So hope you find something you like and enjoy. Thank you very much for watching the video, and have yourself a nice day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.